I'm so excited for tonight, y'all. I have been working on this cup for 2 years. And I will have to show you the original that did not work out, but it does now. I'm so excited. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get on. Hey y'all. Hello, hello, Kina. Hey everyone. Okay. So letting people catch on. Hey. I have so many things out. I have so much stuff. You like the hoodie? So the hoodie is a work in progress. So I have this big fancy printer and we started printing them and it was going so well and then it went kaput. Yeah, I've had it since November. Should not have gone kaput and I had to pay for a very expensive part to fix it. But I have the part. I am literally waiting for them to email me back to tell me why it's not feeding through the right tray. Once that gets up and running, my printer's up and running, we will back running with these. So they'll be on the website hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. That is the goal, is next week. Hey y'all. Yes, y'all need these hoodies. We've been taking them as fast as we've been making them. It's really quite sad. We're ordering more of them. Ooh, we have Germany on here. Ooh, I feel special. Yes, printers are very bad. I paid a lot of money for this printer. It should not have broken. So the part that I'm missing, or that broke on me, it was a rubber roller and it was shredded, like it had melted or whatever. Should have lasted 90,000 pages. It lasts 100. Yeah, and it's already needing a merch. So we've got gray comfort color t-shirts. I think those start $19.99 for those, extended sizes or more. No, warranty would not replace it. So upset. But the hoodies I think are $34.99, and then extended sizes. Okay, so let me, oh, I should have grabbed it. 2 seconds. Okay, so here is my inspiration. I had an idea and it did not work out for me. And I'm thinking I figured out why, but here was my inspiration. A legit snow globe. Okay, problem is the glitter doesn't move. I have literally tried everything. Waters, oils, multiple types of oils, by the way. Nothing works. And I think I have figured it out. It's the plastic. It's very staticky. And the static holds the glitter and it doesn't let it move. Yes, happy birthday, Kelsey Scruggs. She did our live, was it last week, week before? It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Kelsey. So this was 2 years, okay? 2 Christmases ago, I started working on this and I have yet to figure out how to make it work, okay? Until epoxy sculpt was created. The wonderful people at Counterculture have created epoxy sculpt. And epoxy sculpt is the bee's knees, y'all. I love it. I have used an entire container so far and I have more on the way. Side note, we will be carrying epoxy sculpt. I placed my order just a little while ago and they should have it shipped hopefully like tomorrow, maybe Monday. So it should be here next week and we will be able to sell epoxy sculpt. What? I'm so excited. So I'm gonna show you what I did with epoxy sculpt, why my dreams have come true, I made a gumball machine, y'all. Real live gumballs that move around in there. Now, I'm thinking so many levels what this could be. This could be a fish bowl. Because as long as we don't need glitter, it won't stick, right? So we could put little fish inside and fill it with water, and I totally know how to do that. Okay, I can teach that. We can do this. I'm working on a magic 8-ball. How cool would that be? I've got to figure out the dice, and I got to figure out how it's going to float in there to make it work. But magic 8-ball. Can you imagine that magic, like, oh, what should I do today? Yes or no? And then magic, yes. So amazing. So amazing. All thanks to Epoxy Sculpt. Epoxy Sculpt has made this possible. So I am going to show you all this. I'm missing a ton of comments. Let me, hoodies, hopefully next week, working on the printer. Yep, Epoxy Sculpt, y'all. Gotta get it. I'm trying to catch them all. Yeah, magic 8-ball, y'all. I really got to figure this one out. I really do. But I'm like right in the right direction. So we're going to do how I made this today. Okay. And first thing you're going to need, you really could do this on any cup. You saw on here how proportional it is to a True 32. I mean, it's doable, but I like the proportions of the smaller cups. The reason I chose a junior over a plump was I liked the curve to create, you know, the bigger top with the smaller bottom. Okay. I like the junior. I like the junior for that. And I did do a prepped tumbler, just because it's white, it's easy, right? And I will be using Prime Time as well. And I will also be using a whole bunch of the dispersion colors from Counterculture. And these bad boys are from Hobby Lobby. So this is the clear dome, all right? I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's in like the soap making section. They're $4.49. Use your 40% off coupon, and there are what? Oh, it says 3 pieces. It's because there's really 6, right? 1 for each side. So that is that. Okay. Now, what you also, this too, a coaster mold. Okay. This was what really changed everything. Epoxy Sculpt and this. Okay. So to get started, let's show you how to use Epoxy Sculpt. Do as I say, not as I do. Wear gloves. Wear gloves. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna tilt you down just a little bit, and I'll probably move you up top here in a little bit. Try to make sure I catch all the comments. Okay. So this is epoxy. Epoxy in clay form. Okay. So it is just the coaster molds, we used to sell them. I think they're, I don't have a ruler. I think they're like 3-inch. They're the standard ones that everyone, you can get everywhere, I think. I had them in a coaster bundle. I think we're sold out. I'm pretty sure we're sold out a long time ago. But I can definitely get more. Epoxy Sculpt, y'all, we will be carrying it next week. I believe they restocked this afternoon if you want to go get you some real quick, but don't miss the live. I will repost it if you need to come back. As you can see, I'm running out again. So the coaster is going to take a lot. Not only do we have to make the coaster, but we also have to make the gumballs, the little gumballs, and I'm going to show you how to do all that. So Epoxy Sculpt, yeah, Counterculture has it. So what you do is you make 2 balls and make the balls the same size. Okay. And remember, you can always add more, but you can't ever undo it. So only use what you're gonna need. I know I'm gonna need a lot because I gotta do a coaster and I gotta do the gumballs, right? Okay, so measure them up. Make sure they're about even in size. Okay, if they sell out epoxy sculpt, y'all, Steel Magnolia is going to have it next week. We will be carrying it. Okay? Hold on, time out. I have red on me. I don't want red. Have lots of baby wipes if you're bad like me, and don't wear gloves. Wear gloves, y'all. Wear gloves. This is your safety concern. Right? And then let them dry. Don't want to touch it with wet hands. I'm trying to catch up on my comments. Okay, dry. And you just mix it, right? It's part A and part B epoxy, but it's in clay form. So we're gonna mix it all up. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Hey, Angela. Angela, people want to know why my printer wasn't covered under warranty, and you did not handle it. She's my bulldog, right? Angela's my bulldog. She goes and tells them what's up. No, it doesn't have to be exact. You want to try the best you can to make your balls even. Sorry, skip a page A. Make your balls even, y'all. All right. And I just keep folding it all in until I don't see any yellow. Angela's calling tomorrow. That should be on some swag. Yeah, so I will say, when you start playing with it, it is very doughy. Heather, yes, we sell our patented design of straight skinnies. It's called the Plump, okay? That's the Steel Magnolia version. Yes, this is what people were using on the gnomes and the dragons. Yeah. Okay. Is Counterculture sold out of epoxy sculpt again? Well, I ordered a bunch of it. I think I ordered a bunch. Kind of regretting my decision to order so little. I wish I would have ordered more. Okay. So, well mixed. Make sure you close it up. You don't want it drying out. And I get my little doodad. Probably a lot, so I'm gonna break some off to the side. And I'm gonna push it down in here. So where I was going wrong with this was, yeah, you need to wear gloves. Disclaimer, wear gloves. I was using real epoxy in here and it was not working out for me, but Epoxy Sculpt changed the game. Now, I will say, so if you can see on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, there's like cracks and missing places where the epoxy isn't in there. So I always make sure to go push it down in all the edges like this, okay? I think Counterculture is the only one that sells Epoxy Sculpt. Wear gloves though, wear gloves. You should wear gloves. Wear gloves. Do as I say, not as I do, right? And then even the middle, you don't want lines in it, because like if you have lines in it, you'll see it through your clear thing. Hey, Gina. Okay, so just make sure it's all pushed down in there. You really don't care what this back side looks like. It's going up against a cup. You do care about what this side looks like, okay? All right. Sure it's all down in there. I think it is. Okay. I'll shave some off the top because I did way too much. Yeah, I made way too much. Don't make that much. I wasted a lot. Okay, so Try Me bundle. Bad news. I got an email. This is so fun to play with. I got an email that our container will be at the port on the 15th. Now, hopefully it's unloaded in a reasonable amount of time. One of them took like 12 days and the other one took, I don't know, like 6. But I know you've seen all those pictures of all the boats in California just sitting in the water. Yeah, those are my containers. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so, sorry if I'm missing comments. Yes, hoodies will be on the website hopefully next week. I'm working on printer issues. Yeah, I still gotta make gumballs, but this is a lot for gumballs. Like gumballs, I would probably honestly use like that much, and I have way too much. We'll have to find something to use this on. Okay. See, this is why you need gloves. Now I can't pull. One second. Okay, I'm gonna clean my hands off. Have lots of baby wipes available. Yes, that was still hardened because I mixed A and B together. So once A and B are mixed together, see, well, it doesn't come off. You have to use it. There's no saving it. It's just like epoxy. It is epoxy. It's not like epoxy. It is epoxy. And I talked to the folks at Counterculture, Mindy and Barry, and they said that because it's epoxy, it should hold up in water and everything. So, see, this is why you should wear gloves. I do this a lot. Oh, I could make a handle. Not a bad idea. I like this. It takes about the same as a regular epoxy to cure. So what I like to do, and I'll talk about this in just a second, is we're not done with this, okay? In about 2 hours, which I will not still be on this live, but in about 2 hours, you are going to stick it to your cup, okay? And I will show you that in just a minute, but I'm gonna let this sit for now, and we're gonna work on making gumballs. And we could make a coin spout. So let's talk about this. Here's the thing I made, right, to wrap around the bottom. And I'm not sure I'm totally loving it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. So I'm torn on the bottom still, y'all. Torn on the bottom. Okay, this part I am wearing gloves because I am using a dispersion color, and I do not feel the need to get it stained all over my hands. Okay. Okay. Gloves now. So I have 6 colors, I think, plus white, so 7 colors, and red is for, I used it for something. I think I dyed my epoxy. That's what I did it for. I want the glitter. So I need 7, right? I have white, orange, green, purple, yellow. Ooh, I need some more. See, glad I got some. Green, pink. I like to make 2 to 3 gumballs. I'll just add a little more. I got extra. So why not? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch comments. So I'm doing white first, and then when they're done, that one's actually kind of big. I'm just setting them to the side. These, just like the other stuff, are going to take like 8 hours to dry. Go check out that Glowforge. Okay, there are those. Now I'm gonna start with my lightest color, just for the sake of repurposing my gloves. And it does not take much at all. Like, start small, okay? Yellow, I know from experience, does take a little more than the rest of the colors. Yellow, pink, but not a lot, y'all. Tiny little dot. Because when you do these, they're gonna get softer, right? The paint is going to make them softer. So you don't want too much, or then they're hard to work with. Sculpt is gonna change the game, y'all. 3D tumblers, like, gonna be a game changer. No replay, this is live. You are live. I am live. With a small delay. Whoop. And when you set them down, you can kind of round them out a little better too. Let them dry for a few minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna do orange, because the orange and the yellow, like, they're okay. Yes, sweatshirts will hopefully be on the website next week. We are working on printer issues. Me and Crystal and Angela have been making them ourselves. Made with love. Okay. See, the more paint you use, the stickier it is. Stick it down. Stick it down. Okay. I'm going to use a baby wipe to try to wipe off as much of the color as I can. And you can use new gloves. That's the only downside. I don't want to use new gloves every single time. I haven't tried anything else to color it. You might be able to use acrylic paint. I don't see why not. I don't know about alcohol ink. I haven't tried it. I have a ton of dispersion colors. Again, staying with the light colors first. I'm using the dispersion color. I do know pink does need a lot. That is way too much. Don't use that much. Good news is, I'll wipe it all off. Way too much. Don't use that much. So bad. You need a lot of baby wipes. Have baby wipes handy. Let it dry. Oh yeah, don't forget, thanks for reminding me, Dawn. Don't forget, tomorrow starts Golden Ticket. What? Golden Ticket tomorrow. So these are good. Like, this one's $15 off. 15. We got 5%, 10%, $20, $10, $100, $50. We got all kinds of them, y'all. Free shipping. Oh yeah, there's free shipping. Yep. Golden tickets. Wait till you see what we did. Did anybody follow? Okay, anybody who follows me on Instagram saw the behind the scenes. So much fun. So much fun, y'all. So golden tickets are something we do every year. Cupid and the Cup Factory. Cupid comes along and puts random golden tickets inside of cups. I need more pink. And Cupid, Mr. October is Cupid. He's our, I don't know, our young, entertaining, young gentleman that packs orders. But he delivers the golden tickets inside random cups, and then everybody else fills orders, so it's totally random. I'll have to show you a picture. I have my phone up here. Dang, I can't show you. You'll see tomorrow. When we post Cupid, he will be on the advertisement, and it will not disappoint. And I will post all of the behind the scenes, and if you haven't seen behind the scenes, go to my Instagram page for a quick preview. It was a lot of fun. Yes, the things Grant does for us. He works in a warehouse full of women. Like, the poor kid can't catch a break. Does he only wear a loincloth? No, but he wears very short shorts. Very short. The girls can tell you all about it. I'm a married woman. Sublimation tumblers, not sure. I had some samples that I have tested out, and I was not very happy with them because they, whoa, y'all, why is that so bad? It's literally like shooting out the top. That is way too much. Too much, too much, too much. It's like pouring out. What is the problem? Oh, no. Okay, sorry, I missed some. Yeah, I was taking photos. Epoxy Sculpt is basically epoxy in clay form. So I'm gonna make, really? You know what? Let's add some more in. Always add more, right? Go away, the high-waisted jeans. He wears, they're like workout shorts. But what's funny is he always like, you know the Captain Morgan pose, like the one leg up? Yeah, he's so tall that he puts his leg up on the table where we're packing orders. And it's the funniest thing because he's got these short shorts on and his leg all propped up like he's Captain Morgan. And it's hilarious. My elbow's in the paint? Oh, crap. Is it? No, no, I'm okay. He does love it. He loves working with women. He's going to be an amazing man for it because he gets to hear what us women talk about all day long. Hey, Trista. Okay. I'm going to change gloves because I don't think I'm coming back from those ones. And I'm going to clean up that. Okay, more gloves. This is the tedious part, y'all. The rest of it is fun. Kimberly, you're so bad. So this one's doing it too, so I'm gonna kind of keep it closed. Just a teeny, teeny, teeny bit. These dark colors, a little bit will go a very long way. And you can always add more, but it's better to start small. I know, we keep saying we're gonna do a calendar, but I had that whole board, like we were ready to go. I hope he's not on here to listen to us talk about him. Angela, he does mean Miss Arkansas. When is this gonna happen? We're over here playing matchmaker. He needs to do what we say. We know what's good for him. That one was a little big. I gotta cut it down. Aw, thank you, Renee. I like doing lines. Mostly because I get to come up to here without my kids and my husband and I get to just play. All right, gumballs. Last one is green. Oh, again, little bit, long way. She's too busy with med school. He's in school too. Hi, Crystal. Sorry, if I didn't catch your comment, feel free to just repeat yourself because they go away after a certain amount of time. All right, I'm gonna do a smidge more. Whoop. These are kind of teal because I still have blue on my fingers. So these are gumballs, and when I'm done, I'll show you, for those of you who are just joining, I'll finish showing you the end product so you know what we're working on. Oh, my hands and fingers are tired. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm not very bright. I know what I can reuse that for. Our next step. Woo! Okay. All right, so those are done. We're gonna let them dry. I'm gonna clean up my mess, get a clean space to work with. I am gonna need more of those. Purple everywhere. I'm gonna turn this over. Okay. All right. Needed this tonight. Today was not a good day. Girl, I kind of feel you. We need some craft time. Okay. So, like I said, okay, oh, I told you what I was gonna do. This is the finished cup. Gumballs, okay? So, I like to leave my lid on for this part because you wanna center it. Way I do it is if I drink out of the straw hole, which I usually do, then this will be the front of the cup, okay? So I sit it down. Now, this should have waited 2 hours. I don't know how this is gonna turn out because I usually wait way longer till it's not so sticky, right? And what I do is, again, make sure you're centered. As I put it on there, I wrap it around the cup. Now, get you some tape because I need one of those doodads that holds my thing in place. Get a piece of tape. And wrap it around. And the reason I do this is because I want it to be curved and stuck to my cup, right? So what this does is, let me get one out. When I have my ball, it makes these edges smaller and easier, but watch, ready? I'm gonna try to do this with you can see. I'm gonna turn sideways. I'm going to push it down into my mold. So that's the cool thing of like this mold is rubber, right? So it's flexible. So at the very top and at the very bottom, I'm gonna push this into it, okay? So I push, okay? Because what that does is now look at that space. There's almost no space, okay? And then you're gonna get your tape and you're gonna wrap the heck out of it. Yeah, I need to do the whole PVC pool noodle holder thing. Like I really, really, really do. And you don't want this coming off. So make sure you wrap it good and tight, very tight, because you don't want it to pop up. Okay, now, again, I usually wait longer. So what I do is, you see how that's popping out because I smushed it? I'm gonna clean all that out. So I get a little popsicle stick. Hope you can see. Can you see? And I clean out underneath the mold. Okay, I'll save that for later. I'll just clean it out. That way I don't have anything to sand and deal with when this is all said and done. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for the top. Take all that excess off. Okay, so now it's a little bit, so like a bare spot there and there. clean it all up because it will, I mean, it's epoxy, y'all, so if it's on there, it will stay. Okay, so you have that right there, okay? I have one that has already finished drying. Let me clean my hands real quick. Give me a second. Okay. Cleaning that off. Let my hands dry. All this out the way. Okay. I'm gonna need more epoxy sculpt, but before I do, I'll show you what this looks like after 8 hours of drying. Okay. I usually let it sit overnight just to be safe, right? I pop off my little clear thing. And then I pop off my tape. And see, it's stuck on there, right? It's epoxy. So I take my mold and I peel it off. So you have this right here. So see, that's where I scraped off the bottom, which is okay. We're gonna put more on top so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and that's why it's also so important to, remember when I was pushing it down in the mold to make sure it was flat? You don't want little scuffs in it, okay? Okay. Why wasn't I invited to take behind the scene pictures tonight? You're always welcome, Angela. I don't want to take you away from everybody. Okay, so I have this. I'm gonna turn my nope. Sorry. I'm trying to hide comments there and see comments here. Okay. I'm gonna need more of this. Let's make more of this real quick. I am about out. I hope I have enough. Would not be pleasant if I didn't. So Epoxy Sculpt was on their website earlier. If you missed out, we will be carrying Epoxy Sculpt next week. Okay. So remember, to use this, you make equal balls. It's really just a guessing game. Clearly somewhere along the way I did not guess right because I have a lot of that left. Plastic dome is in the soap making aisle. Sorry, I opened it. At Hobby Lobby. And that's where I got the domes, right? And then, what else did you ask for? The mold. We used to sell these at Steel Magnolia. They were a coaster set. They're just a coaster mold. And it just so happened out of luck they matched up to be the same size. My white one is a little bigger. Yeah, like about right. Again, wear gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Wear gloves. Gloves, gloves, gloves. Try to make sure I didn't miss any comments. They're not popping up on here. Why are they not popping up? Comments. We are making a gumball machine. I need this to be white, so I'm gonna keep it clean. So through this process, I have lived and learned, and I am definitely going to make some changes on, yes, compare your ball sizes. Make sure your balls are even. I am making some changes. So I have pre-prepped some cups, and after doing them, I have learned my lesson. I need to change some things, so that I am doing. So one thing I would recommend is either tinting this white or paint it white when you're done. And I'll show you why. Very, very subtle, but I can see the difference between the white of the cup and the white of the epoxy sculpt. So I would recommend, probably afterwards, painting when it's dry. pretty good. I'm gonna mix it with the old stuff. Kind of different, but it hasn't been too long. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, wear gloves. Don't make me tell you twice. Okay. Okay. Clean your hands off. Well, or take your gloves off like you should. Okay, like I said, I go through a ton of baby wipes because I don't wear gloves. Okay, the reason why my hand's so important to have clean right here is because I'm touching the clear ball and I don't want to mess it up, right? It's clear, it's going to show everything. I even take a baby wipe, just clean it off. Because if you get epoxy sculpt on there, epoxy sculpt's white, it will stick, right? Okay, I'll let it dry. Now I'm gonna get a different one just to show you. These have a little tab on them. You can just cut them off. Be careful, they do go flying. Yeah, they just shot over there. Okay, highly recommend taking that off. Okay, you know what, I'll just use this one now. Okay, so you can see when it's on there, there's a very small gap over here. There's a very small gap over here, but the top is connected, okay? So what I'm gonna do, yes, I do save my lives for later. So if you need to go and come back, you totally can. Okay, here's the fun part. Yeah, I really gotta get one of those holders. Okay, here's the fun part. You're gonna attach it. I roll mine up into little balls, or like rolls, like that. I think that's too big. Let's go smaller. Okay, smaller. This is also important why your hands need to be dry. Because see, it does falls right off. My hands are too wet. Yes, I put the balls in first. Dang it, okay. I have ones made from earlier. They're already dry. These ones down here, those ones that we just made, not dry. Don't use those ones. I'm skipping steps, y'all, okay? It's a process. So these ones are dried already. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you. This could have been disastrous. Okay. There you go. Okay. Roll it up. And I put it on. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect yet. I just want it to hold it on there while I'm doing this. Get some more, do the bottom. Ooh, I like that, Kim. Mega Millions. Ooh, I like this. So I was telling everybody earlier, if you weren't here, I had the idea of a fish bowl, the idea of a magic 8-ball, which I'm working on the dice to see the density, if it would float, how it works. I'm working on that. I did try one time a snow globe, which was this one right here. This is the one that inspired me. I've been working on it for 2 years and it's not working for me. The plastic is very staticky and it holds the glitter. Like the glitter doesn't float. I've used water, I've used all the different types of oils. It doesn't float. It's the plastic. I've come to the conclusion. Okay. And I feel like you gotta make sure it's even. Don't be flipping it and flopping it. I feel like my bottom's thinner, so I'm gonna spread that one out. And I try to keep it as tight up on it as I can. Okay. For the sides, I do recommend starting on the bottom and working your way higher. Sorry if I'm missing anything. Have you rubbed the plastic with a dryer sheet? I haven't, but I don't know that it would make that much of a difference. I feel like it's kind of just all in the material. And don't worry about, I don't know if you can see, so like the little lines where they overlap, right? Don't worry about that. I'll show you how to get those out in just a little bit. I've thought about clear spray paint. The problem is being clear, you're going to see it. Be careful when you push on the sides, because being in that hole, it'll go into your thing. So be very, very gentle. A lot of excess. Try to just, the one thing I do like about these is they have like that little line around them. So that's my, you know, my thing to kind of keep me even all the way around. Yeah, the snow globe. So the snow globe, what I did was inside here, I put a very tiny, because it blows it up, right? You know, the water in the dome. Very, very, very tiny water slide of a snowman and epoxied over it first. Just for anyone who wants to try to make that happen. Okay. Let's do the other side. Can you see the other side if I do it? I think you can. Remember, start on the bottom, work your way higher. Yeah, my gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, I don't like that. I need a long line. A long rolly roll. Alright? Because I don't want it to push too hard down inside. Yeah, these are my invisible gloves, y'all. Okay, this side's not working out for me. I think I need to turn it back around. I did better this way. Okay. What I love about it is, guess what? If I don't like it, I take it off. The joys. Take that off. Maybe more on the edge over there. Any weight. yeah, finished one is this right here. Don't miss my lives, y'all. Okay. Now I gotta look at it. This side seems so much bigger. I'm gonna take some off. I don't like it. Good news is it takes this stuff a while to dry, so you have plenty of working time. This right here is the hardest part, making it even all the way around. Okay. Okay, there you have it. Now, I do suggest every now and then give it a little shake because there is epoxy right there in that gap. So any of these gumballs, like see, that get caught against it, you need to get it off there, right? So it doesn't dry onto it. So every now and then, just give it a little shake. Shake. And don't forget, you probably touched the clear part with your epoxy hands. You don't want epoxy to dry on it, so make sure you clean that off. The gumballs are epoxy sculpt. We made some right over here. They're over here drying. I think I turned you. Okay, so gumballs are over here drying. These are some ones that I had already pre-made, just for the sake of the live. And the domes are from Hobby Lobby. They're the soap. They're clear plastic in this, like the soap making aisle. They're like these clear plastic. And there's different sizes, but the big one fits inside of this. So, clean up for a second and then we will get started on the next part. And epoxy sculpt, a little bit left. All right. Don't want epoxy sculpt to dry on there. I'm going to come back to this and I'm going to show you why. If you get just a little bit of water, once it's sit for a little while, get a little bit of water and rub around it, it makes it look smooth like this, right? So you went from like that to that. So you just literally, I'll show you. I have a little cup of water and I just dip my finger and rub it, okay, to smooth it out. So here's what it's like when it's finished and it's dry, right here. And this is what we are going to work with. So I'm going to take my lid off. I'm going to, I didn't bring it. I'm going to pull my foam out of that one. Put it in here. Okay. All right. Trying to clean up. Okay. So, here's where I have lived and learned. My first cup, I did the red glitter first, and I did the white glitter second. I regret that decision. I need to do the white first, okay? I need to do the white first, and if you're using a junior, I highly, highly, highly recommend taping below the curve. I did it above and it did not work out well. So, lessons that I've learned. and it helps you get a really straight line because you can just follow that curve. Okay. It also makes taping off a lot easier on the top because I was taping off the white, and to tape a curve is awful. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Don't do it to yourself. And the top you can make as big or as small as you would like. Do not feel like this is straight. That's not bad. What? I epoxy sculpted my, oh, yeah. Thanks for looking out. They do get in the way. They really, 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 really do. Okay, put this on. I tore it too short, I'm sorry. Okay, so here is the moment in time where I told you I would suggest, you don't have to, but I would suggest that you paint it white because this is a different color white than this. You can probably see it. Your glitter is not enough, or at least the glitter I used, okay, was not enough to hide that color difference, as minimal as it is, okay? Try and make sure I got epoxy sculpt that way. So, highly suggest prime time. A little bit there. I think I forgot, I don't have enough paintbrushes. This is the hard part, getting close enough to the edge. I love prime time because it's like a primer, hence the name. Sorry if I missed your comments. I'm focusing. I missed. Now, you can glitter straight on to prime time. I've done it in the past. However, I am not wanting this glitter to move at all. I don't want it to get on the ball right here. So if I were to glitter on top of white prime time, when I would epoxy, that glitter could move onto my clear. I don't want that. So I use epoxy method, which I never do, to apply the glitter on this cup, just because it's so sensitive. Because remember how I said that the clear plastic, like staticky, it clings to glitter? So every little dot of glitter that moves will be on that clear piece, like guaranteed. Okay. So, got that part. Paint this just the way it all matches. There's any tints that want to show through. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. minion cup. I like it, thank you. Y'all, do you see this glow happening? It's hot up in here. Okay, I'm letting that dry. We're taking a break. Let's take a break. Yes, epoxy sculpt, Steel Magnolia should have it in next week. I placed my order today. They're really fast at shipping, y'all, so it should be in sometime next week. What else can we talk about? Any questions while that's drying? Because I gotta be difficult. I did it differently. So like I said, my first one, I did the red first, and I had to tape all this off. Like, I regret that decision. I don't like putting the red on first. So this cup, I'm not using today. I gotta kind of fix it. That's the glow of genius. I know. Y'all, I've been doing this for 2 years working on this cup, trying to make it work. And all this time, all I needed was epoxy sculpt. Who knew? Can you use spackling? Not sure. Never tried it. I never did a gnome cup. I'm just not into I'm not very good. I'm not very artistic when it comes to like 3D molds and clay, and it's not my specialty. I'm good at sweating on camera. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun to upload to YouTube. They have no idea what we're talking about. I'm letting it dry. What did you use for the globes? I used, these are from Hobby Lobby in the bath bomb section to make your own bath bombs. They're little clear plastic, and there's different sizes, but I found that the biggest ones fit perfectly. And here's some, in case you guys want to think about like this and ponder on it. It fits on the inside, see, like that? Now granted, when we put it on our cup, right, we put it on the outside, like that. So think about what you could make. I mean, the reason why I did that is because I needed it to curve around the cup, right? And I had to push this in to make the sides not so gappy. So what could you make that was flat and turned around the other direction? Food for thought, just saying. The cup I'm using today, this is one of my first I've ever made, I think. Torn between looking like a snack or eating one. That's like my total signature saying, okay? And then my taco. My taco. It's Taco Thursday. Okay. Is it dry yet? No. Not dry yet. I mean, I guess I could show you on the other one. You want to show it on the other one? Let me turn on my epoxy. So I'm using medium viscosity epoxy. And I need measuring cups. Y'all, I got epoxy sculpt in my chair, and it's purple. Okay. So, if you've ever watched my lives before, trimming the domes, not really, they crack. I'm lucky to get off the little tab that's on there. This little tab, when I cut it, it can crack it. They crack when you apply pressure like that. Did you make the gumball machine one? Yes, that's what we're working on, is the gumball machine. It's drying. Here's what we're working on. So step one, we put epoxy sculpt into, where'd it go? Into our little mold. we took our mold, flipped it upside down, pressed it to the cup with the dome, let that dry. When it's dry, I don't have one that's dry. When it's dry, then you apply more epoxy sculpt around it, okay? And then we just taped it off and we painted it with Prime Time. I think I missed a spot. We paint it with Prime Time because you can see the color difference between the cup and the epoxy sculpt. I really think if you used a silver cup, it might show even worse. Even with Prime Time, I would worry about that. I got it on there pretty thick in some spots. Okay, so we're letting that dry. Make a minion one, yes. Latex of what? Latex. Okay. Sorry, I'm missing some comments, so I think I'm not caught up. I got an idea. I got a plan. What time is it? Ooh, it's 7 already. Okay, so you all know I heat my Parday. For this cup, I would probably do 5 mils. Yep, 5. Okay, I'm gonna let that heat up. My part, I got too many bottles that all look the same. This is medium viscosity. I like medium viscosity. It is thinner than artist resin. All right, 5 mils. It's ready to go. Okay, so I heat part A, not part B. Heat part A. Am I missing comments? Latex on the globe to seal it. Latex on the globe. I'd have to play around with that. You guys give me ideas. You inspire me. Oh yeah, and don't forget, Golden Ticket starts tomorrow. And if you are watching this live, I'm going to give you a discount code to use at the very, very end. And I was gonna make it start as soon as this live's over, but I think I'm gonna make it start tomorrow. That way you can have the chance to win a golden ticket. Now y'all, don't do this like trick-or-treating. This is chance to win, okay? Cupid, which, ooh, I gotta show you those pictures. Phone's up here though. Cupid will be shooting golden tickets into random cups from Friday, tomorrow, through Valentine's Day. We do this every year. There's free shipping, there's discounts, there's free cups, all kinds of stuff. There is and I'm gonna hide half of it. There's a code on the back. Do not share that code. It is good for one use. So if you show me, hey, I got this ticket and here's my thing, you must have shared it somewhere because someone used it and that is like a 15-digit random number and letter code. Like nobody came up with that on their own. Anyways, don't share the code, one use only, okay? Ooh, a treble cup. Ooh, I like that. See, I'm here to inspire y'all. I show you the basics and you take those ideas and you run with them. You make them your own. That is what this is all about. Inspiring and sharing and learning. I love it. I absolutely love it. While that's heating up, let's talk about water. Remember, we put the epoxy sculpt around here and I said we would come back to it. It's really hasn't had that much time to dry, but we're gonna try it anyway. I've never done it this soon. So like I said before, I just get a little bit of water on my finger and I rub and it smooths it out. Now your epoxy and your glitter can only hide so much, so make it smooth, okay? especially this line, right, around the edge. Make that smooth. Smooth it, baby, smooth it. Sorry if I'm missing comments. Alright, there you go, nice and smooth. And I will, again, make sure that there's no epoxy sculpt on the dome. And I can wipe off around the edges. Again, it takes about 8 hours to dry. I let mine dry overnight at least, just to be safe. So there's that. Oh, that is so smart. A mother's cup with a sonogram inside. Y'all, think Christmas ornaments even. Like, you know how you fill Christmas ornaments? Like, what do you fill that stuff with? Heating my epoxy makes it easier to stir. I get less bubbles. And it's easier to work with. I like it. Okay, that was water. Don't need water. See, it's very liquidy. That's how I know when it's done. Now, I do use gloves. So, I know I'm kind of bouncing all over the place because I've made changes to the original. The original's still wet. I can see Primetime's still wet on there. So what I would normally do is the white first, then the red. But for the sake of time, that one's not done. And we're getting late, so let's keep going. So I'm gonna finish doing the white on this one. But like I said, don't do red first, do the white first. Do the white first. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me. The red I used was Burning Desire from Glitter Guy. We carry this at Steel Magnolia. The white I used is literally my favorite white of all time. All time, y'all. It's called Marilyn from Glitter Done. And there's Marilyn and there's Marilyn 2.0. 2.0 is a little bit bigger. This is fine. Y'all, I don't even know if you can see the beauty of this. Can you see the beauty in that? Oh my God, it's so pretty. So pretty. Most beautiful color I think that they make. I love Marilyn. Love it so much. Did I tell you I loved it? Because I love it. Okay, so there goes part A. And I like to do the epoxy method. I said this before. I like to do the epoxy method for this glitter because I need that glitter to stay in place. I can't have it moving because if it moves, it's on the clear dome and I'm done for. So highly, highly, highly recommend doing epoxy method when you're applying this glitter. It's a white. It does have like, I mean, it sparkles like crazy. You do see colorful sparkles in there. I mean, here it is on a cup. Go check it out. So that's from Glitter Done. I think her website's glitterdonetexas.com. See, look how fast I can stir this. See how fast I can stir that? And no bubbles because I heated per day. And it's already mixed. Done. Boom. Just like that. It is medium viscosity, so it is thinner than normal epoxy. Trying to think how I want to do this, y'all. For the sake of showing you how I do it. It does have a little bit of a rainbow tint to it, but it's very, very white also. I am making a gumball tumbler. And like I said before, this is what I had chose. I made it on silhouette for the bottom. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Maybe it's too big. I don't know. Okay. Can you see this? I'm going to tilt you. Okay. So, I apply my epoxy with a paintbrush because I am not touching the dome. I am only touching where I'm going to apply glitter. Okay. And I like foam brush because it gets me real close to that edge. And I do very small amounts because it is medium viscosity, so it's a little more runny and I need to have control. Because I am butting up right onto that red. Which again, reverse that, right? I choose to do white first going forward. I need to turn this off. I can smell it. Okay. Painting this on. I like the foam brush because I like to be able to do that edge with just the tip of the foam brush. Sorry if I'm missing comments. Okay, that's done. 5 mils was a lot. I really didn't need that much. I did when I was coating it. Let me grab a paper towel. Sorry, not paper towel, paper plate. And move all this out of the way. Okay, so now I'm going to glitter. Don't waste the Maryland. Yo, I love Maryland so much. I bought 13 packs of it last time I ordered. That's how much I love Maryland. Okay, so as you can see, maybe, hopefully, can you see from there? The glitter that is stuck to the globe, the static, right? Very real thing. Okay, there you have it. And then I would use, I'm gonna let it dry. Turn that baby on, let it dry. Y'all, Maryland, beautiful. And that's from Glitter Done. I think her website's glitterdonetexas.com. Okay, so that dries. And once it's dry, well, let me rephrase. I would do white first, right? I would glitter the white just like I did. When it's done, then I would do the red. Okay. Once that's done, then I epoxy it. So I did 2 coats of epoxy, and I would probably need a 3rd after this. So you figure 1 coat to apply your glitter, 2 coats more, and those 2 coats I do put over my ball, my dome. However, this is why I feel it's important to use, talk to you up here. This is why I feel like it's important to use medium viscosity, is because you need those thin coats so you're able to pop the bubbles. And so that you're not having bubbles all over this, right? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know how long they last. Like, is it staticky from being in the packaging? Is it just the material? Like, I don't know. So y'all are on a mission to go figure out how to make these not staticky so glitter does not stick to them. My go-to sparkly white I order by the kilo from, yeah, I order this. I love Maryland. Love Maryland. I love Maryland Monroe too, which is maybe why I'm kind of biased towards it. Okay, so there you have it all. I feel like I have inspired, and we have conquered my mission, right? You guys came up with some really amazing ideas. Remember, snow globe, if you can get it to not be staticky, there's an option. I will say, if you're working with water, if you're gonna fill it with water, my suggestion, once you get to this point, okay, once the epoxy sculpt is around it, use a Dremel that has like a drill bit on the end. You can get them at Walmart. Drill into the side right here where you know there's that gap, and then use a syringe to inject your water. Then you let it sit this way, right? Get all the air out, obviously, and then patch it back up. Okay, so that was my takeaway from using water, even though it was staticky and never actually worked. Water, oil, whatever it is you decide to put in there. Remember when this is drying to shake it every now and then, because see some of the balls get stuck. Shake it every now and then while it's drying. Let it dry overnight. I think I've covered all the basics. Yeah, so we have talked, my ideas were a fish bowl. That'd be fun, right? You could do water, but you don't necessarily need glitter. Anything you put inside the dome with water is going to, glitter flying everywhere, is going to magnify it. So like this right here, you can see that big old snowman. Yeah, that snowman is literally like this big, okay? Because the water in the dome made it and magnified it, right? So keep that in mind. So fishbowl, magic 8 ball. Haven't figured out how to do that one. The density of the dice, if it would float or sink. Got to figure that out. I heard on here some great ideas. We had minions. We have like a mother cup with your sonogram inside. I think that would be really awesome. We had a lot of good ideas come through and I love it. I love it so much. So I inspired, and that is what I'm here for. Epoxy sculpt from Counterculture. They had some in today. I've heard it's sold out right now. We are getting this at Steel Magnolia. We will be carrying this. We should have it in next week. Okay. I think that is all for tonight, y'all. It's 7:30. I did it in 90 minutes. Whoop, whoop. Okay, y'all, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for spending Thursday night with me. We will be having more lives. Our goal is to just sharing is caring, okay? So we have a lot of lives lined up. I've got one coming. I think we're gonna do it like the first week of March, and it's called Glitter with Grant. Grant is our employee, and I wanna, here, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's on here. You'll see it tomorrow when we post, when we post the, when we post the golden ticket. Golden ticket, you'll see these pictures, but they're so much fun. They're hilarious, y'all. They're cracking me up. They haven't synced over to my iPad. Sorry. Golden ticket starts tomorrow through Valentine's Day. Cupid is shooting these into random cups, so orders placed tomorrow through Valentine's Day are eligible to win. Eligible to win. Oh God, here they are. They pulled up. Y'all, I gotta show you these. They're adorable. So just to keep it classy, there is Grant. Okay, he is dressed up as Cupid. And he is so funny. Y'all, let me turn this around. Thanks for sticking with me. Oh, low battery, sorry. There's Grant. That was our promotion. He is Cupid. Isn't it adorable? Okay. He's gonna hate me. So he is shooting random golden tickets inside cups. You can win. Let's talk about discounts. So today we did the Gumball on a junior. So tomorrow, Friday, because I don't want you ordering tonight because I need you to wait for golden tickets. You need to wait for your chance to win. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are going to use the code Gumball 15, okay? Gumball 15, and that will get you 15% off all juniors, individuals, bundles, cases, and prepped, okay? So use the code Gumball 15 starting Friday, okay? It'll be active at midnight Friday, because any order placed Friday, which remember, it's Central Time, okay? So if you order on the West Coast, it has to be Central Time or East Coast. Which way? I'm so confused. West Coast, West Coast. West Coast, remember, it's Central Time, okay? Central Time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are eligible for Golden Ticket, and Gumball 15 will get you 15% off juniors, okay? So, stock you some up on juniors. Hydrofits, plumps, wines, all the stuff that we're out of stock, they're on the boats, they're on the way. I have 5 containers on the way, y'all. 5 containers. That's a lot of cups. It's like 150,000, no, that's more. 160,000 cups. 160,000 cups on the water, on their way. We're gonna be stocked. We're gonna be great, okay? This would go great, any type of dome, right? This would go great on plumps, juniors, huskies, shorties, right? Super cute. Try one out. You're gonna love it. It's very artistic. You feel very artistic when you're done. All right. You guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon. Have a good night.